What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Big John Fury. First of all, this particular video was inspired by Rosie Mason. Shout out to you. And it states the radio silence from John Fury tells us all we need to know. So, shout out to you, Rosie Mason. And this brings and sparks a very good question. Why in Hades is John Fury now all of a sudden so quiet? Because you can remember when Tyson Fury vowed to not get involved in negotiations, and he vowed not to interrupt, and he vowed to let his business partners do the work that they were paid to do. John Fury was vocal, okay? And he basically let the cat out of the bag and informed everyone that Usyk is a 30% fighter and Tyson Fury is 70%. The split is legit. He needs to get in line. Tyson Fury is the cash cow. He's the gay side. So this is what we expect. So we got a sneak preview of what was really going on. It's just John Fury, gave us a hint. Okay, so he let us know what was really going on. And Tyson Fury later on verified it when he confirmed what John Fury was talking about, speaking about the 70-30 and split in his favor. Okay, so he really made Alexander Usyk an ultimatum like, look, here's 70% to me, 30% to you. You take it or leave it. Okay, that's basically what Big John Fury was talking about, and then later confirmed by Tyson Fury. Now that Alexander Usyk has accepted that 70-30, we haven't heard diddly squat from John Fury. And my question is, why? Why haven't we heard anything from Big John Fury? It would seem like, hey, he could reiterate what he was talking about. He could brag like Tyson Fury is, but he hasn't said anything. But back to Rosie Mason, that radio silence, silence is golden, but it's very powerful and it speaks wonders without speaking at all. Because when someone leaves you speechless, especially someone so vocal as Big John Fury, that's showing a lot. Okay. And what we can learn from the silence from John Fury is that he's at a loss for words due to the fact that he doesn't have any answers anymore. He's not making any of those executive decisions for his son. But then again, the question is, why? When you accept everything that someone asked and then they get silent. I mean, Tyson Fury's vowed not to even talk about anything but train, but he broke that silence as well. But no one has been able to break John Fury, okay, or to shut John Fury up. And I just find that absolutely strange, okay, because it seems like he would be like, I told you, son, I told you, boy, that Alexander Usyk is worth it. That's why he took it. We haven't heard any of that from Big John Fury. And it's just strange. And it really tells me that they thought they were going to get out of a particular fight with a fighter that they had no interest in fighting. For whatever reason, I really don't know. But, it just shows you that you should never make an offer to anybody that's determined to fight you if you're not really willing to fight that fighter. Do not make him an offer, because you will be surprised, based on what we've seen, that he just might take it. Okay? And a person that takes a 30-70 split, being a unified champion, an unbeaten, former undisputed cruiser world champion, that's scary. Why? Because that means he's dangerous. That might have, I think, honestly, that the Furies are actually spooked. I think the silence is expression, a description on how spooked John Fury is, because no one never thought that he was going to take that money. And I think Alexander Usyk may have set a trend because he may have done something that other fighters should have done long ago. That's the only way you weed out the snakes. You got to startle them. You got to beat the grass. You got to beat the weeds. You got to startle them because you got to know that they're there. So if they're trying to slither their way out of this particular situation, you got to make it hard for anybody that really doesn't want to fight because this is the fight game. And in this business, I know it's a lot of stuff that's underhanded and you don't know, but then the more things that are brought to the public eye, the more I think things can be done and realized. See, fans need to be notified because we, as fans, we're paying these guys salary. We're the reason why their marquee value is where it is. We are the reasons why they can feel, besides their ego, that they can call or ask for that or demand that much money for the fights they're in. Us. We're that reason. Okay? And the more we know, the better off we are. Because as you can remember, Bob Arum, maybe like last month or middle of last month, saying that, he should cut up. We're not going to make this over the public social media. The deal is going to be done in private. Pass me the blunt. Right? But now there's a reason for that. Because a lot of things that people want to do in silent doesn't have to be done under the table if it's already in private. See, these guys wanted to hush hush on this particular fight because they knew that, hey, maybe we don't want this fight. How bad does Tyson really want it? He talks as though he doesn't, so we don't know if he's really sure. So if everything's publicly documented, we can weed out certain things about fighters. Either they do or they don't want to fight. And Tyson Fury, as of today, as of right now, has not signed the contract. So we have to see. And that radio silence kind of worries me about John Fury because John Fury should be the main one advocating for his son that, hey, he will sign the contract. He's going to run right through Usyk. He's worth that. We're at home. Let's go, baby. Okay? So I don't know why he's not doing that. But again, silence is golden as well as powerful. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about John Fury. Quiet as a church house mouse. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.